YouTube, it's more 1.0 Breakout season. I found my white whale. It's the gumball. This character, I mean, like, we aced the game with Bouncy Ball, we aced the game with Pinball. We set records, the likes of which the Chaos Games didn't think were possible in the game. They didn't actually code six figures. This guy, though, really hard. Mainly because two of the things are, like, actually unusable. Like, I can't unlock these two gold things to begin with. In case you've forgotten the gimmick of this character, the gimmick of this character is I get a number of balls equal to the amount of gold that I sell at the end of each season. Or if I don't spend the gold, I guess it's more to the point, because I lose the gold. So we want to really, like, ramp up our gold, which is why we've got the gold pegs, or what we want to call them, the gold blocks. But it's so hard to hit something 25 times with 7 rounds and 4 balls per shot. It's actually crazy. So really, it's just a balancing act with your finances, spending just enough to get through, like, each round. But also hitting this pepper tile is, like, incredibly important. But yeah, I'm literally right now just not worrying about I'm not worrying about the gold tiles at all. Just give me... first, give me the point total required to get through the first day, please. I'm just worried about trying to get to the excess gold, or if you want to call it the bonus gold. Alright, I actually have to worry about surviving, so I'll send it into the back of the peppers. Alright, I think there's no other character I've played as yet where that could ever happen. But this character is a different beast. Just get the pepper going. Just keep hitting peppers. Please. Okay, we've passed the first day, which, as I said, is pretty hard with this character, actually, so go me. I'll try and get a bonus gold, but yeah, it's so hard to get it. So as usual, we get 5 golds on the first day, and I think virtually just never spend our money on the first day. Now, what I did begin to appreciate on the end of the last run is that the sapling's actually quite good, because it basically gives me another one of my blocks for no money, so I can save my money to give me balls on a future shot. So we're gonna take the sapling. The other thing I have to, like, be aware of is, do I actually want to get more golden apples right now? Because I can't actually open my golden apples, so there's kind of no point putting more on the board. So there's a part of me that says sell the 2 golden apples. They're actually detritus right now, and maybe later on in the run we'll try and put more golden apples back in the sack again. And if I sell my golden apples, I could buy 11 or something instead, get more multiple, or I could buy another pepper even. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to just sell these, because I think it's just too hard to get their effects off. Now, I can't spend down to nothing, because it's my balls for the next turn. So don't worry about... Actually, you're plus 3 balls, though. The ball bag. That would give me... That's actually a very interesting thing you've offered me here. You know what? Sure. Let's not do what I said I was going to do and do something completely different. I'll get 1 more gold from the money, but I always now have 4 balls, so I can actually spend down to nothing a bit more happily. And now I'm guaranteed to copy the pepper via the sapling effect, which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. I'm actually going to take the easy option here as well, just to make sure I pass through this day. Let's see how things are going. But this is like the balance now of getting enough money between each round to get enough balls to pass it next round and then spend money. Otherwise, I just spiral the drain eternally. It's like all well and good, you know, me taking the easy option, the easy out. But I'm only gonna get like 3 gold from this now, and 3 gold isn't really enough to improve myself. And if I don't spend the money, I can't save the money up for something big. Because it gets sold, regardless if I won the money or not, to buy more balls. Okay, I'm nearly failing the day, which is also not a great sign. I was hoping to get some excess gold here, but Oh well, we live. I think Seed Space is huge. Seed Spacer plus this could give me some big multipliers. I can't afford anything, so I guess we're selling. And you know what? Now that I've got the multiplier, now that I've got the balls, I'm actually going to go big. I'm going to try and get the middle one instead. And hopefully this will finance me one more purchase of, like, a block. Okay, this looks better. We would love to get the excess gold, as I said. Any penny matters. Any penny I can pinch, very good for us. Okay. Might be the first time I've ever done this with this character. I've actually passed the second gold threshold on any difficulty. Now, everything else is just a bonus. Right. Don't get too excited to think you can take the higher difficulty now. I think we could get very easily punished. I'm not taking this because I'm going to have very few balls in the sack. Ball bag is tempting though, because I can just kind of ignore the gumball mechanic. So I think I'm just going to take ball bag, and I'd be willing to spend down now. Dude, let's take a prickly pear. And try and copy with sapling. So I will get 9 multi-balls for the next turn. I'm going to take the middle one again. I was toying with taking the high difficulty, but while I've got like my eye in, let's just actually try and go deeper into the game. I didn't copy Prickly Pear, by the way. So there's an achievement I've not got yet for getting 4 times ball damage, which would require 2 pairs to go on the board. But with sapling, it's like a matter of time before that happens, I hope. I am passing the round, but again, not over yet. We need the excess gold. I am locked in Pepper Purgatory right now, though, so getting the shots off is going to be a bit awkward for me. At least give me one of the excess golds, please. Thank you. Okay, we got all the excess gold. Love to see it. I think we take another seed space because I'm always going to have very few orbs in the sack, or blocks on the board. It's blocks on the board, I guess. Another prickly pear. I actually don't mind if I do. So I can go to 4 team members, not 5 though. I'm only going to get, well, I was going to say only get 2 more balls, but that's 9 of my 10 slots taken. And if I get 50 pegs hit, I believe that unlocks another thing for me. Oh, and I've also got 3 of these this time, so yeah. I've unlocked a new character. And more to the point, the first shot, hang on a minute. I reached the goal in the first round. I didn't have this achievement for the other characters. I clearly got it on the hardest character, because I'm just built differently. Also, it's just pure dumb luck. So again, don't get too confident right now. We're in a good spot, but it could easily fall apart. We might want to actually consider now taking the more difficult option, because I think we're certainly above the curve for that now. As long as I don't screw over the seed space, so we are at least. As soon as I lose my concentration on the seed space and I turn it off, I'm going to lose. I need to be very careful of myself. And actually, I only got to... I'm going to get to like 10-ish thousand. So it's not like I've blown this out of the water. Totally ridiculous to read. Catch is too strong. True. Another ball, more capacity, or golden gloves. I think we have to take golden gloves. Anything that can give me more economy is just too powerful. More balls this season. We've not seen the lime yet. I don't need it though, is the thing. But I'm gonna waste so much money if I don't spend anything. I actually think we should re-roll here. Another prickly pear. I think we take a pepper. And now I don't put anything else in my team unless I sell a pepper. Okay, we got to 10,000. You know what? Let's shoot for the moon. Alright, instantaneously we got a damage up, which is very nice. And I need to start spreading the peppers. It's fine. We're just over halfway in rounds. We're just over halfway in points as well. But I said I'm scaling. The more peppers on the board, the better for me. The more potential bonus. Also, it's giving me more pegs to hit after I get the prickly pears to proc, which is a bit of a tongue twister, honestly. Okay, that's not great, but it's also fine. I now will get the prickly pear off earlier, hopefully. Dude, not like this. I mean, I shouldn't lose, but still. Not like this. Okay, we just passed, but... Jesus, maybe we should take the harder difficulties. Maybe we'll drop back down again. Another round per season I think is also really good for me. Anything to prolong the game state. I don't really need, again, to save 7 gold. 3 would be fine, but there's nothing here well, I was gonna say there's nothing here I want. Maybe multiply would be nice. Actually, I might sell a prickly pear now and take a grape. I do waste a bit of money this way, but not a lot. We're gonna drop down again. And I'm still, the sapling keeps copying the prickly pear, which is fine. Okay, got a multiplier as well this time. I tried to balance it a little bit better this time, not just the ball damage, but also the multipliers. And it seems to be working because I've already made the total. You really have to lock me in the corner. Can I get out of the corner, please? Come on, give me some excess gold. You know you want to. There we go. And we're not a million miles away from getting another one. Alright, I'm just destined to live in this left corner, I guess. This is my lot in life. Come on. Alright, I didn't quite get my additional gold, which is actually pretty brutal. It'd have been worth, I think, 3 gold for me. Because of the breadsticks, as I call them. 1 times multiply for every 2 rounds left. I need more capacity for that to make sense. I actually do want to grab capacity, but this is also kind of interesting. Like, sundown means my first shot will be, like, insane. But I guess that's... The first shot is when I have the fewest number of blocks on the board, so it feels pretty bad. I'll take fresh milk. They give me a bit more room. So currently I actually could use the 7 gold for 7 balls. It doesn't feel great, but equally I don't have many better things to do, so I'll just take it. I'll take the middle one. I don't know if I dare dip my toes again in the harder difficulty. We've got a good thing going right now. He says, could do with a bit more scaling. I know it's ironic that I say that after I turned down Sundial, but also I copied the pair again. Is it just destined to always be the pair? I think it's literally hit the pair every single time. It says random, but I'm not convinced right now it is random. Alright, we're gonna pass through this round, which is very sweet. Would like to get the bonus golds instead. I've kind of like specced into it, but any season we live is a good season. It's back. Sundial is back. I think we should actually consider Juice Box this time. I know Sundial, but it's like the same effect, but this one gets worse over time, but this one's going to get better over time. I think I'd rather get the one that gets better over time. It's the last slot as well, so I won't ever be able to get Sundial ever again. But I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm also willing to sell... Actually, it's you that I'm willing to sell to get an eggplant. Just send a bunch of orbs into the eggplant. Give myself a ton of multiplier. Win. Oh my god, I didn't copy the prickly pear. I've copied the pepper this time. Alright, give me multiplier. I can guarantee myself as well, every shot now 2 multiplier. As long as I bounce off this first. As long as I'm willing to make the skill shots, I am rewarded. And in the future, if I can get to more and more orbs, I can get more and more multipliers. So it gives me like more scaling as the game goes on. Which is funny to say since there's only like 3 tiles left, but... Also, it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, this is kind of hard to get it now. I think at this point, I actually ignore it. It's too shallow an angle for me, and I'd have to bang it off the wall. Not like this. Okay, this is... It's getting better. The point total's getting better. Not perfect, but better. I need to send some things through the top, I think, and get them stuck at the back. Okay, 1's got stuck, 2 stuck, 3 maybe. I'm leaving it late, but I think we can get there. Pain. Immense pain. Oh, fireball's unlocked. No, we're stuck in the minds of the gumball. I will say, this character seems to be built different from the other characters, as in, like, they are way more hard. That gimmick is so brutal. You not be able to save money is, like, so hard. I can't remember as well how these gold tiles were in the early access version, but I swear they weren't this hard to open. Like, I thought they were decent tiles. But they seem brutal now. And in fact, this character was in the beta, but it seems really hard now. Maybe I just got lucky when I played them last time. And they were always, like, rock solid, but... Man, it's so hard to get going. And even then, I guess I wasn't getting going. That was, like, the literal last year. Okay, I actually got my excess gold, which is kind of impressive. I think what I just need to do is, I just need to focus on getting more multipliers. I think the theory was fine. I think this is fine. I don't think turning down the sundial was the problem, but I just need to get more relics. The thing that's hurting me right now is I don't ever get 10 gold to go to the shop to buy a new relic, which I could do as every other character. So again, right now, I have to be careful if I'm going to spend money. That being said, I can just do that. And I think I will do that. I guess I'll keep my other gold tile for now. In fact, maybe I do need to keep the golden apple, at least one of them. Just so that I can get out of purgatory. And I think if I ever go super low on the... I feel like if I'm ever super low on the difficulty, I'm just gonna get punished as well. I can't be getting like less than 7 gold. I probably ideally would like to be getting 10 gold per cycle. In fact, it's not even it was definitely I want to get 10 gold per cycle. As soon as I get to that situation, I can kind of break out of purgatory. I've got nothing better to do than try to open the gold now. I probably won't be able to do it, but... Huge. Very lucky bounce. I'll take it. This is still only 9 gold, though. No, this is untakeable. Piggy bank is takeable, though. Right. I have to be, again, very careful here. I can't just sell and buy a piggy bank because then I'll only have 1 ball for next season. It's the Viridian Trinket, the game. It's not even the Viridian Trinket. It's... I don't know what it is. There's no comparable thing in Peglin. Because it, like, just fundamentally changes how the game is played. Which I guess is quite close to the Viridian Trinket, but... It's like Peglin, but you don't have gold anytime. Like, there's no relic for it right now, but if you ever reset your gold down to 0 after every single battle... that would be it. You love the new rogues on the channel? What do you mean the new rogues? Am I missing something here? I don't know what this is either. Grow berry can't break. Let's take it. I want to see what this is about. I get 5 balls. Oh, roguelite, sorry. I thought that's what you meant. But I didn't know if you were just talking about my viewers, so I was going to say, careful, Keeper. You were a rogue back in the past. I think this would kill me. I'll take the middle one again. So what are you doing for me? Grow a berry? What does that mean, grow a berry? Wait, is that the berry? Oh, it's a tile. And berries are worth 10 points but don't grow. Okay. I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know if I like it yet, but I'm intrigued at the very least. Okay, this is not a good shot for me. I'm just trying to get to the gold one again. I mean, I love what's going on right now. that I can get behind. Okay, there's nothing worth doing other than unlocking this gold now. Which means this was not a great shot for me. Okay, that's fine. I've been rewarded for my stupidity, kind of. I just need to hit you 2 times. Perfect. I have 11 gold. I'm nearly out of the muck. I think I have to take you. As long as I can stay ahead of the game, I'm fine. This is the other thing I really want, though, but I'm going to take the golden gloves. I have 11 gold, so it's worth spending something. But I have to be careful with what I spend. I'll do that. I think the eggplant, I know I took it last time and like lost instantaneously after taking it, but I think it wasn't its fault. I'm gonna start shooting for the moon as well. I'm gonna take the hard difficulty. Okay, this is a horrible shot for me. That's a bit better. The problem I've got is I need the excess gold as well. Why is every shot front and center? I really want to get this going a bit better, but I just can't. The angle's just wrong right now. Okay, we've passed the day at the very least. It's just determined to put me in the center of the map, I suppose. I see how it is. You're jealous I'm kind of unlocking the powers of the gumball now? So you're trying to hinder me? Literally every single shot was front and center. Okay, we live, but it's not pretty. Come on, give me a good relic again. Piggy bank is good. You could also be pretty good, actually. But I think I want more money. I think we just send it again. Now, I do have to remember, I've got this now, so I get 3 bonus gold for doing everything, which means it's worth doing 1 difficult if I get all the gold. So I'm going to try and do it. But this only makes sense if I get all the gold. Oh, now you want to send me on the right side of the map. I see how it is again, game. As far away from my multiplier block as possible. I've passed. I'm thrilled. It'd be nice to go get the gold block now, but again, it's not in a great spot for me, so I require a bit of good fortune. And I've got one of the excess golds. I can nearly hit it direct. No, I missed the bounce. It's actually a horrible shot from me. Unless... Okay, it's going to be a horrible shot from me. I can get the excess gold this way. And hopefully I get the full gold still. Cake and eat it type of moment. I think not. Okay. Still, I got more than 11 gold, I think. We're on 13 gold. Huge. Seed Spacer is a take on C. Ball bearing is interesting. In fact, golden apple's very interesting as well. If I take a golden apple, I have to sell something, though. And it'd have to be the berry bush, I think. I already struggled enough to open 1 golden apple, so I don't think we take another one. Ball bearing's interesting because I will get 6 balls every single time, which kind of means that the gumball mechanic can kind of ignore it. Yeah. I think we take at least 1. In fact, 1 is more than enough. In fact, I don't know what you'd get even if you upgraded this. I guess 2 for every 1 you were missing. Alright, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Can I get a double bounce off it? No, not quite. But still. I'm getting some double bounces. Now, this being said, I do have to hit, like, thank you, the peppers and stuff. Otherwise, it really isn't worth it. How? I found the gap. Okay, it could be worse. We're living. Every fight we live from is a good fight with this character, I think. We're producing a few berries. I'm also not convinced this berry bush is actually good. It's interesting, but probably not good. Come on. How do I keep finding like these 1 block wide gaps? I'm a fucking master of it. Okay, I got 1 excess gold. Didn't unlock my gold block, but I've nearly got rid of my reliance on my relic. Yes. Lengthen the rounds. On buy plus 1 ball next season. No. This is fine because I'll get 6 plus 1, which I'm willing to do. And again, it'll increase the gold gain. Yes, wait. Yeah, 6 plus 1. Plus 1, I guess. The one I had to start with. Get the peppers going. This is not going to be a good shot. I've just realized the errors of my way. Do it again. But this time, actually go over the other blocks. So I don't just hit 1 block and then miss every other shot. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. I need to lock back in again. I've had some pretty weak shots this round. Just let me live. That's all I desire. Living. Please. I need my mult, but I can't get it because, again, every shot is, like, straight under the mult. I'm gonna lose. Unless. I can't do anything. My mult is in the center, and I keep getting put below it. I guess I'll just try and bounce off it into the center, but I think it's not going to work. Wait, it could work? It can't work. It's so shit. I'm getting, like, a bit tilted. I take the one block which is, like, so good with mult if it can always deflect off it, and then it just always puts me underneath it. Like, what's this shit about? I'll give this game 2 criticisms right now. This character is not balanced compared to the other ones. They are way, way harder. But maybe that was intentional, so I don't know. Maybe it's a design choice. Also, your starting position, you should be able to control it in some way. I don't know what it is, like if you have a certain number of shots from each position. But, like, I think it's just random. And you can get so punished for it in certain situations. I did play some poor shots there, like one of them in particular was egregious, and I probably would have lived if I'd just done it properly, but I never got to use one of my blocks, literally. Alright, trying to get my gold here would be very swell if I could get it. I'm really close to it. Really? 1? I don't even know how I did once, but not twice. Oh. I think I have to take piggy bank, but I'm pretty sure this just guarantees I'm gonna lose now. I need to just, like, drastically improve myself. I feel like the seed sower thing is, like, actually essential. Because it's one of the things that rewards you for not spending money, kind of. I shouldn't have taken the prickly pear. Oh! Ah! Come on. This one's not doable. I actually think this is unwinnable. I should have taken the prickly pear. It doesn't do enough for me right now. But also, my starting relic doesn't do anything. I think if your starting relic actually doesn't provide you with a boost as this character, you just automatically lose. You need multiplier or something. Alright, back to spring again as the gumball. I'm gonna try and greed again. Let's get the gold again. There's so many tiles on the board. Sure, I'm just gonna randomly hit the other blocks now and give me enough points to pass. Right? Okay, I got the excess gold via the tile. Just live now, please, game. All I want from you, just live. Thank you. We're gonna live. This makes it one of the best starts as this character I've ever had. Now the bonus gold would be lovely. Okay, this is the best we've ever done on the first round. 8 gold? You're crazy. We're gonna take Spring Rod, I think, because the other ones are untakeable right now. And they will give me some multiplier. So actually, I definitely should spend down now to make the rod a bit better. It'd be nice to spend 1 gold here, but I can't, so... Alright, so we'll get a bit of multiplier from the spring rod. Not a lot, but... That combined with the 5 balls should be pretty good. And I've got another multiplier on the board. I've also not just auto-sold my gold this time. But I'm not against it still. Right, we're gonna pass the round. We've got an extra gold as well. Let me try and unlock this, I think. And I'll screw the other one for now, unless something drastically changes. Thank you very much. It's going to make my life a lot easier now. Just dig out the gold one again. Nice, okay, we've got some excess gold. I'm almost certainly not getting this one, but might as well hit some shots into it. Give me a little bit of chance. Alright. The best opening we've had so far. In terms of, like, finance and, I guess, skill. And then we take a sapling. I'm going to try a different line. Also, every build I've done so far, I've done the Siege, so whatever it's called. Currently, I can actually have more than 5 guys. Which is interesting. The thing I actually really need now is capacity, I think, to make this better, and then more of the spring rods. And I think that, in its own right, is like its own self-contained build, which could just win me the game. At least if we get to a certain point, then the money doesn't matter anymore. Oh, cool. This, by the way, is copied gold. The really delicate balance this game is, or at least as this character, between throwing and succeeding. The lemon tree slowly turned off the spring rod, yeah, but it's like super slow. If I didn't spend my money though, like, I would have also turned off the spring rod fully. So I was like, I'll I'll take, like, the lesser of the two devils. Also, if I can get capacity up, like, it's not too bad to get a bit of extra ball as I play the game. But I'm probably going to sell this. I actually kind of forgot that I've got the sapling, so I probably shouldn't have got this, because this with sapling would have been pretty bad. I'll try and get this other gold. Okay, huge. Hang on a second. You know what? I'm just going to go for the points. You know what? I'm just going to throw, actually. I didn't quite miss it. I was aiming for the small gap above the blue tile. Oh, well. You're so good as well. But I think I have to take this. Goodbye. I don't want more balls, really. The capacity, though, is good. 30 to hit the watermelon, you crazy? I need to balance again. Where's my happy spot? This would give me 4 balls, but no ability to get more balls. I'll try it. I think my sweet spot is 5. But I don't really have any like logic to base this off. It just feels like that should be around the sweet spot. I get 5 balls. I guess 4 is fine, because then I get 6 missing, which gives this 3 multiplier. So it's probably better to be 4 or 6 as the thresholds. Feels bad again, right? I'm nowhere near. Oh, I ruined it. Character just sucks. Just absolutely sucks. Alright, back we go. I probably should have kept more balls there, by the way, versus multiplier, but... Because clearly, like, if I'm going to keep the 2 gold pegs around, I clearly want more balls, because otherwise I can't get the gold pegs. But if I get offered the, whatever it's called, the funny screw thing, I kind of have to, like, embrace it a little bit for the multi-ball. But if I don't get offered more of them, like, what am I meant to do about it? It's not something I can exactly ignore. Alright, we're back to losing the first fight. It's just crazy compared to the other characters how, like, worse this one is. At least start me with, like, 6 gold or something so I get 6 balls from the get-go. I think I might check this in a second. I'm pretty sure one of the other characters, in fact, I think the other 2 characters start with 6. So why does this one start with 4? And also one of my squares doesn't do anything. Well, 2 of my squares don't do anything. It is so bad. We've passed. I would like to get my excess gold. Game has decided to make this impossible, but I'll try and figure it out. Alright, never mind. Not figured it out. So this round is now basically purely on the relic. I think I have to take Sundial. Because I need multiplier. I can't take anything right now, realistically, unless I sell something. You know what? I'll buy a lemon. Sell one of my golds. But I can't go down to like one ball. It would literally be unwinnable. I'll try the middle one again. The extra ball is in Narnia. But with the Sundial, my opening shot now is way more important. So don't whiff the first shot. You can't. You literally can't afford to. I mean, ideally you can't whiff any shots, but you know, especially the first shot. Okay, we're passing because of the Sundial. I should try and open you now. It's conceivable. It's less conceivable. I just need some lucky bounces. Come on, just two more. Oh wait, I didn't even notice that was... I had one more shot, my bad. That's not as close as I thought it was. Okay, that's a great round. The Sundial has done some great work for me. Yes. Now I always have 4 balls. I'm willing to buy another thing. The eggplant kind of trolled me the time I took it. Let's try cactus. Just to sow a bit of chaos. Again, just lock in for your first shot. Just remember, literally this run is solely carried by Sundial right now. So whiffing the first shot is like actually not acceptable anymore. Okay, we're at capacity, so we don't need to hit the yellow ball anymore. I've also passed. What a world we live in. I want the excess gold, but I also want my gold peg, so I'll try and, like, do both. Probably going to be proved to be too hard. Okay, let's try and get the excess money then. Make sure we get it. Alright, we got 1. I got 1 excess gold, it'll have to do. I keep taking the sapling and losing. Obviously, there's no point taking the overgrowth bucket, it literally doesn't do anything. I guess we'll take another shot. I think prickly pear can also work. It will take me only to 5 balls on a shot, but I think I'm willing to do that. And this has got a synergy. The cactus and the prickly pear, they work together because this spawns more balls, which will hit more blocks, which will give me more damage. At least it can get me 2 times damage. Also, might want to hit this. Just as a first port of call, especially since it's quite close to the cactus. I wouldn't say I misplayed the first shot, but we've definitely not got the most out of my Sundial. Just live. should really focus a bit more on the deflections after the first, like, you know, X pegs have been hit. Right, how much have we got? 8. Alright, just doesn't want to let me have the gold, I suppose. I'll just stay on this side of the board. That's okay. I see how it is now, Gabe. Oh, you're on the left side. At least give me a chance. Ah, it could be more on the right side. Alright, well. I think the hard hitter balls is always the wrong play, because it just makes my gold impossible to get. Ball bearing could work, but I think I'm actually going to try and put more tiles on my board, so I'm just going to take this that gives me more money. Or could give me more money. And we might want to just take the easy way out. Actually, let's just next season this. Let's take all 5 into the multiplier. Don't worry about the lemon. Sundial, don't screw me. Like, this isn't a bad shot, I think, but there just wasn't enough pegs on the board to begin with. Actually, I need more pegs that spread on the board. Just one pepper isn't enough. That's actually one of the things I really need to sort out now. It's just become very apparent to me that this is a problem. Come on. No! Give me the gold! Ha! Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Off the top. Missed it. Got it on the rebound, though. I've passed. Next time we have to put a spreader in. One pepper is not good enough. And I need to find more ways to get multiplier, because currently, like, I basically get worse and worse and worse over time, which is probably not the way around I want it to be. Like, anti-scaling. Look how many pegs I've hit! I'm not gonna get my excess gold. Crazy. Alright, Juice Box. I know Piggy Bank's really good, but Juice Box could work. More multiplier is the way forwards. I have to put something else on the board that spreads. It might have to be a pepper, sadly. Since that's all you've offered me. And I need to dig it out. Alright, we've nearly maxed up balls out. The gold guy's nearly open. We've unlocked the other pepper as well, which is very nice. And the pepper spreads a lot, which means I'm going to hit more blocks per cycle, which means I'm going to get more multiplier from the juice box. I just now, and I think this is one of the things that's like kind of been punishing me recently with this character, or at least like what's stopping me from winning with this character. I now need to like build on this, like get more multiplier stuff, like get another juice box, get another sundial. I keep getting like utility things offered to me multiple times, but it's not the utility I need anymore. It's just raw damage. Like, don't lessen my laurels with damage. Okay, got my excess gold. What's this pepper thing? So the red blocks are called peppers, and they grow particularly well. So it's making sure that my future shots have got blocks the hit, basically. But they don't score very high when I break them, which is why I need more multiplier. They also have the risk of doing this where they just block the entirety of the board. It's Juice Box again, I think. 3 balls this season. The apple to grow 1, the grape for more multiplier. Oh, actually, we can just buy it. We'll buy a grape. Actually, I might just buy an apple as well. No, I should actually take 9 multi-ball. Yeah, let's take 9 multi-ball. And we're approaching the point where I'm almost capable of ignoring the gumball. Just because I'm generating enough balls without it. That's not the priority. You'll accidentally hit that 3 times at some point and go to 10, which is my capacity. My gold boy. Okay, my gold boy is ready. Let's get my multiplier boy spreading as well. And I passed. But now everything is gravy-ish. Okay, hang on a minute. The scores are actually racing up now. Literally everything else is just for gravy. Like, there's no more gold to be had. It's just wheeling. Also, I'm kind of intrigued what happens if I fill the entirety of the board. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that on this run. 10 gold! I think I'll take Piggy Bank over Sapling. You know, you crazy son of a bitch, you actually could work right now. It would only mean I get 6 shots for the next cycle, but it'd be a good way to get multiple. Okay, I've locked in all the tools now. I can only get duplicates. Now this does matter though, this +3. Block. I'd rather do it in a more efficient way though than I'm being offered right now. Try to do this. Okay, that's better. Now I get an extra ball. Please don't just lose. This is the other thing I keep getting against this character. I just suddenly lose out of nowhere. This run feels good. That being said, I'm so far away from my total right now, it's actually absurd. Another ball. Glad the ball I generated, by the way, went straight off the map. Game, why are we doing this? Why are you like this? It's all gonna come down to the last shot, I think. Come on. And I'm stuck in Pepper Purgatory again. There's nothing I can do. I can only do like this or this. And neither are good. One of them broke through. I passed. Only just, but I'll take it. I'll take passing grades right now. We don't need to be a hero. I don't need to be first in class. Sundial me. I'll take a more consistent multiplier. I've got this, so I get another multiplier if I put another unique thing in my sack. This won't ever really pay off for me ever again. I get one more use out of it, which isn't good enough. I think I'll take a blueberry. And that should give me another multiplier now, I think. I know I've got 2 peppers, but everything else is unique. I guess that won't give me anything now that I think about it. It's 7 uniques. But I'm not spending any more money, so. And there's no real reason to sell the pepper. Do I just play safe? I'm just playing safe now. I'm scared, Captain. I'm really scared. It reduces the gold I'm gonna get, but... We're approaching the point where I don't need it. Selling the pepper would stop me going to purgatory. Yeah, but it's also, like, the thing that's causing me to do the most damage. So it's like a catch-22. Ideally, I probably do want to replace the pepper with something else that doesn't quite spread as much. So I have 1 pepper, but not 2. But like now, I've not hit my peppers, and there's not a lot of blocks on the board, so I'm kind of struggling. Fortunately, I took the easy difficulty, so I think we're fine, but... Alright, I believe. Give me my gold. We passed. Okay, we'd like to get the excess gold, but we can get some excess gold this way. So I'm not going to get a lot for this. It's literally like, I think currently I'm going to get 5 gold, which is kind of what I've been getting every other round, but... Yeah, 5. More multiplier, please. Bury my bush. I have 7 balls. At some point, I'll sell the pepper and put another unique on there. And hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's good enough. We're going to take the easy way out. But yeah, the big thing is I just can't ever generate enough money to buy things in the shop. I think that's the biggest difference between this character and any of the other ones. I just can't get a fortune to, like, get my relics up. Like, one of my runs where I was, like, insanely strong, I got the screw up to, like, 8. Like, my total levels right now is, I mean, obviously more than 8, but it's only 10, I think. It's so much harder to get going as this character. And even to, like, scale from there. Like, I think they need some sort of assistance, like either a little bit more gold between rounds, or like a rework of Gumball entirely. One or the other. Okay. So close to glory. Just give me my excess gold, please. I've broken my gold, boy. I've got my excess gold. Love to see it. Don't need the other shots now. Normally I do a little wheelie now, please. But you know what? Just sack it. save some time. Piggy bank is too late. There's literally like 2 tiles left now, so I don't need it. It's more scaling. It's whether or not I take Sundial or Juice Box. I think it's Sundial. Pumpkin's actually quite good right now, because it's gonna always be winter. That being said, if I buy Mixed Seed Packet, I'll get another multiplier for each unique member. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm actually gonna sell the pepper, and I'll just go with 8 instead. It gives me the same amount of multiplier. I'll get 8 balls. But actually, it'll give me more multiplier because of the Mixed Seed Packet. I mean, it'll get the same amount of multiplier from the... Well, from the effect of this, but I've added another one to actually get more. Dude, just get me out. I don't need to be a hero anymore. I would like to get my excess ball, but if it's too hard to get there, don't worry about it. I'll accidentally hit it midway through the shot. Hopefully. Get the peppers growing. Ideally the blueberries too. Nice, got an extra ball. And we just need to live. There's one more season after this. I've lived. Huge. Now, the next thing is we get the money, so I have enough to buy in the shop to make sure I've got a full complement of balls for the final round. And anything else I want. Excuse me? There we go. A little Sonic pinball going on in the bottom corner there. Right, 1 extra gold. We have stuff to play for at this shot still, potentially. We're not going to get it, but that's fine. I survived. Perfect. New record? Yeah, no one's ever been this late in the game as this character. I think we take Mixed Seed Packet for more multi-ball. And I want to make sure I've got like 6 gold left over, is the dream. I think we'll take a mango. And I'll just take it with this. I don't get another multiplier from this, but so be it. We have maximum amount of slots. I don't need to hit the easy option. I don't need to hit this at all. I literally don't get any benefit from this. I just want to hit peppers and blueberries, ideally. I don't love where the pepper is in relation to my first shot. It's a bit of a steep angle for me to get it. So I'll just try and send some things in the back towards the blueberry. I do also want to hit the grape as well. Yeah, that's another change. Make the grape dark purple or something. Or even light purple. Just make it purple. It looks so weird being blue as a grape. I have 26 mult right now, game. I'm just saying. Okay, blueberry spreading, the pepper spreading, the grapes are spreading. This is all I want in my build right now. I have more than half my points with half the shots gone. And strictly speaking, we're scaling up to some degree, even though the sundial goes down. Holy shit, I think I've done it. I'm pretty certain this is the last round, so the goal doesn't matter. That being said, I'm still locking in just in case it does matter, in case I've forgotten there's one more round. But I don't think there is one more round. We've gone through this one other time. How many blueberries I got in the top corner as well? Kind of crazy. We good? Is that it? Let's go! The hardest achievement in gaming, they're calling it. Winning with the gumball. Another achievement. Just built differently, I guess. Alright, YouTube, well, that is some more Breakout season. There are 2 more characters, I think. Is it 2 more? Bowling ball, I've got to do at some point, which is completely new. And fireball, which I guess is a new version of the sniper. It used to be called the sniper, but... or maybe it didn't, but it's called fireball now. So we've got 2 more characters to play as, so we'll do them hopefully in the next 2 episodes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, YouTube. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like and subscribe. Everything else, man, I'll see you next time. Bye.